Men that are very lackadaisical about your issues, they do not like you. They hoping you don't ask them for nothing.
Because you name a problem doesn't mean that man is supposed to solve it for you. Subscribe. Let's talk about it.
And let me tell y'all something. Men that really do like you are not comfortable seeing you in difficult situations and not having a solution. Like if you were talking to a man, y'all been talking for a while or dating, whatever, and you express something that's going on in your life or you may need help with something, and his responses are like, dang, that's crazy. Are you okay? What you gonna do? You know, like, he don't like you because where's the solution? Where is the urgency behind me? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like men that are very lackadaisical about your issues, they do not like you. They hoping you don't ask them for nothing. And that's the person man to be with. I'm gonna be honest with you because, hello?
What I'm often hoping is that you come to me with real problems that require real solutions, things that you yourself cannot solve. What we see today is you simply name a problem and think that a man is supposed to somehow just fix it. It's not his responsibility, especially if you're just dating. You're not his wife. You guys do not have a family. You're not in a collaborative effort together. If that man can't expect the same thing for you on demand, what are we really talking about? If you have a problem, a life-threatening problem, an emergency, something happened that's detrimental to your life, to your existence, yeah, you can expect help. Some of your problems are necessary in your life for you to solve them so you can actually grow. You think of it, and I hate doing the comparison to toddlers, but when your toddler comes with a silly problem that's easy within their realm to fix, what do? You guide them to fix that problem so they learn, hey, this isn't really that detrimental to my life. I become better because I solved it. With this expectation that you simply present someone you're dating, hey, here's my problem, fix it. A real man is supposed to do this. All these things are you're supposed to be doing for someone that you actually have fealty towards, your wife. This is not something that you simply get because, hey, I exist. Some of your problems are self-inflicted and those need to be corrected. How do I save you from a self-inflicting issue if I'm just simply eliminating the consequence for it? We talk about leadership, but we don't know what it is. We don't know what it looks like. We've seen leadership in the distance, but we never came close enough to shake its hand. You want men to do these things, but this is what leadership actually is. It's sometimes guiding you along a treacherous path and saying, yes, you can do this. If your problem, and it's usually a monetary problem, right? It's usually a problem is, I think my hair is not done, my nails aren't done, and he doesn't find a solution to it. This is just you dry begging through extra steps. You have a real problem in your life. Someone should be there to guide you and help you say, this is where you kind of took the misstep. This is how we create better habits, better situations, better scenarios where this does not this is not a thing that's going to happen in 2 weeks, in a month. When you see people saying, okay, my rent, I can't make my rent. Okay. And you on TikTok, you're online, you want to GoFundMe. That's a monthly solution. That solves this month. What about next month? We teach a man to fish, right? Remember, these are some of the lessons that we had growing up. I can simply give you a fish and then cool, I've solved part of your problem for part of the day. I teach you how to fish. Okay, now you have an actual solution. Now you have an answer that solves your problems. What we do instead is just, I'm just trying to heap this upon you. And then when you refuse to do that, when you refuse to come to my aid, I just say, you're not a provider, man, I'll block you. You want people that are frivolous with their money. You want people that are under the guise of being generous, simply acquiesce to whatever demand that you have because what you have is so valuable. Now we run into the real crux of the problem, especially as men become more and more successful. You can get this out of those low-class men. Absolutely. You can convince them that they don't know who they are, what masculinity is, and you can define it for them. You can tell them this is what a real man would do, and they'll shape up. They'll immediately jump to that and try to defend themselves and say, hey, you know what? I'm a real man. I'm a real man. I'll do X, Y, and Z. Listen, before we continue, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so we don't miss new uploads. We're on that quest of 5,000 subscribers. So if you get any type of value out of this, the channel, the post, the live streams, subscribe. Hype the video, share the video. We got some merch in the store, and membership is open on the channel. One of the best ways you can actually support us over here. So when we see these conversations, I think we understand what's happening. I'm trying to veil a new way to tell you should be spending money. I only want men to do this. If I let you know I have a problem, you're supposed to solve it, as if this is the purpose of a man. One of the most detrimental things that happens to men is them not understanding their purpose, is feeling like they have no direction, no ability to go left or right, or no desire to advance themselves. Your direction, your purpose cannot be a woman. Cannot be a woman. Why? Because she's changeable, right? You want something that's your North Star, that's something that's always there, that guides you. Even in the darkest, okay, that's where we're supposed to be going. It's a fixed point. A person cannot be your purpose. They can't, because they have to be given the grace to change. When women come here and say, I want to provide a male, cool, we understand that. Even in that terms of provision, what does that look like? What is the actual steps that looks like? You cannot say, I want this, but it's defined exactly the way I see fit. Otherwise, you continue to try to build out this smaller and smaller infinitesimal chance of a man that does not exist. That's in your purview, that's in your right, you can do that. But when you don't get the results that you're looking for, you have to start realizing that these men aren't real. I want someone that I simply name what my problem is. Cool. You probably have a bunch of simps available for you that are going to do that. But then your issue with the simps, you don't tend to marry the simps. You don't tend to be with the simps because you don't respect the simps. You want someone that's going to be a leader. What does leadership look like? If you don't have examples of that in your life, you never saw that modeled before you, then you're still going to say, I want this because I heard I'm supposed to want this. I want someone that's going to give me an easier life. What does the easier life look like? Is the easier life someone that just eliminates your problems, or is the easier life someone that makes you strong enough to deal with them without the headache, without the hookup? If you consider, and I had this conversation yesterday with one boy, when problems arise now and they're expensive, your AC went out, the line, and you have to replace the compressor. Hey, you don't want to do it. You don't want to do it. You have to pay for these things, especially in this heat. You got to pay for it. Years ago, a decade and a half ago, you couldn't replace it. You didn't have an AC to replace. These were different problems, but you learned to actually advance, to adapt. You got better. You learn how to deal with your problems now. You know how to deal with money. You've learned, instead of someone eliminating the issue from you. You never get a chance to grow. A lot of women do not understand, and some men, when you simply want your problem solved, you're more akin to a toddler. I name a problem, it's supposed to vanish. That's not real. That's not where growth lies. If you're not interested in that, then you have to know you're trying to set yourself up from a very different relationship. At one hand, you want someone that's going to simply eliminate your problems vis-a-vis money. But then on the other hand, you get upset that now he's controlling because he controls the purse. Now you don't want to be financially abused, but you relied on him for everything that came to be money. You had a problem, he solved it with money. You had an issue, it was solved with money. You wanted to go somewhere, it was solved with money. Cool. He who has the gold makes the rules. But you don't like that. You still now want your independence. You want to be able to say, I want to go left, I want to go right, I want to go straight, I want to go backwards. Okay, all those places are fraught with issues. You want him to solve your things, but you don't want him basically to have the control. You want all the reward, none of the risk. That's just not how these things really work. But all the talk of saying that this is the type of person I want, this is what I'm looking for. Do people have this? If this is what you should desire, so if I need to provide a man, I need someone that's generous. Do we see that actually happening in real time? Or do we see more collaborative efforts in relationships, especially marriages, where people know that we're going to be better together? So if I help him, he helps me. If I take care of myself for him, he does the same thing for me. This is how we grow together. This is how we grow faster together, rather than expecting the demands that somehow, because he wants sex from me, now I get to make the demands. You don't realize that in its very self, in its very essence, is becoming a cheaper and cheaper commodity out here today. But listen, if you disagree, let me know down in the comments below. If you see other videos on the screen, check those out. Let me know your thoughts about those in those videos. And of course, if you listen to sound my voice now, you have not subscribed, I think you should. Just trying to build something dope. I'll see you in the next one.